world-class professional in the house today. Mr. Toddzilla is here with us.
Well, thank you.
Just want to have a good time. So you take the pin pads off because it don't matter, right?
I'm not pinning anybody here.
Right.
Right. I think
But I see some people practice even when they're practicing.
they do. But I mean, these slow start grinding practices, like I say, keep it up here. You know, because if you got somebody way over, it's just. If I'm at a practice and I don't want to burn out here, because then my practice is done.
Exactly.
And you're not learning nothing because all you got to do is camp. You know?
Makes sense.
So I think, like my chocolate chip is a top roll. You know, I'm an older guy. I'm not gonna. I'll pop my shoulder out, and I'm not wanting to go inside with anybody. I'm saying. So for top roll, you think it's better to set up right here?
Well, all right. I guess so. This is my interpretation. Don't fact check this, but my interpretation is on this side of the Mississippi, Dave Patton taught everybody how to top roll about 20, 30 years ago. All right? So that's where you see the Cobra Rhodes and the Travis Bajents.
Wrap their hand around.
They're gonna come over their thumb, right? And their top roll is this. They're down on their tricep. They got this big post, all right? And that's how Dave Patton taught the people that I trained with in South Carolina.
This is kind of how he does. When you see
It's
what he
kinda-
does.
Yeah, because they're on
what
this
he
side of
does.
the Mississippi. That's how everybody on this side does it, right? On the other side of the Mississippi is where John Brazine taught everybody.
The cup.
And he grabs a little bit lower. He's currently gripping like this, right? But when John top rolls, okay, John's top roll is here. John's hook is here. Very
Almost
efficient, you know what I'm
in the
saying?
same place.
It's the same grip.
Yeah.
You know? John's
So he can
into controlling that hand and outpowering your hand. Patton and the Dave Patton Travis Bajent style.
Kinda
Their
run
top
away.
roll is so back pressure focused. It's not so much that they're curling that wrist, which they can, they're strong, but they're pulling.
Thanks, baby doll.
They're
I'm just
opening
trying to
their
get it
hand
set up.
mostly with this arm. Okay.
With back pressure.
And that's how Matt Mask top rolls, if you notice. It's fast, but Matt Mask is really powering that wrist up. See how open you are? You don't want that way back here. If your hand don't move, your shoulder shouldn't move. So what you're doing is you're pulling like that. You need to be pulling, so sink down on this. There you go, that's better. See how you got that moving? That's a lot better. But pull primarily with that. Grip this, and if you're gonna do Travis style, come over your thumb, lock hard on that thumb, and then go through my hand with your wrist.
I don't know if I can do that.
This is just, we're learning. That's better.
Dan, maybe if you drink one of these. One of these can sometimes help with side pressure.
Well, it says right, it's the
It does,
side
it's a
pressure
sham-
of beer. It
it
says
is.
right on the label. So, let's see. I have a hard time. I don't know how to teach how to top roll because I can't.
When did y'all show up?
That's not what you do.
How long you been here?
But
25 minutes.
I have not seen you until I just turned around here. I was going to get who I was here, and I was like, well, there's Elisha.
Or
I was like,
try like I said what John does.
good to see you.
Try and come
Nice to see you, fellas.
sideways more.
Everybody looking
Kind
good?
of rowing, because like my lat is kind of a strength, or is that more something to strap? You think?
Well, you're dragging back, but your hand ain't moving.
Yeah.
So you're strong when you're here. When you're way open like that, then I got you, right? Then I got
you.
you. You know, your
Just
elbows
film
are
as much as
protected
you
at
want.
all.
If you don't care, just send it to Dan or post it and stuff. Because the more we got, the better. Because we can go back and look at any of this.
See how open you are? I can go sideways, I can go down, right? I can pull you back. But yeah, get that from here if you stay tight. See how much stronger you are sideways? But if you're going to top roll, bend your knee. Leave your elbow where it is. Bend your knees and put this on the pad. Lower, lower, lower. There you go. See, that's where the King's move came from, because that's where they were top rolling, and then they just extended it. So the King's King's move is just the evolution of that Dave Patton style.
Just holding on to pronation.
Yeah.
Right.
And
it's hard
this
to
loosening and regripping you're doing in a match, I just let go. You're not gonna get that on a real guy. That's what a lot of top rollers will do this. They'll hit their move, but they don't hold on. They do that.
Yeah.
And in practice, that wears me out because I'm trying to hold on. But in a tournament, someone's going to let go. You're going to be in the straps.
Right, that's what you
And
want.
then when you fire back and you try and regrip, your wrists are tied, but your hands dropped. So if you're practicing, hold on, you know, or put the straps on.
Okay.
See, I'm stopping everything with these fingers. I'm just grabbing that wrist because you're not fighting. You need to really fight through my hand with your arm, and I'm just stopping your arm with my little fingers.
Does his first move need to be?
See what you do? You let go.
Yeah. And you're gonna let go of that.
Well, what you're doing, you're wearing me because I'm not going to let go in practice because we're both going to get hurt.
Yeah.
So just to hold on, or
How about next time?
okay,
I'll try that.
or we'll put that on.
Yeah. I'll relax for a little
Yeah,
bit.
'cause-
But there are certain people in practice, top row, in the great state of Maryland, there's a guy who top rolls me all the time, and he lets go all the time. And it took me a while to realize what was happening. Finally, I go, okay. I'm not holding on anymore.
Yeah.
The
In
inside
practice-
puller shouldn't have to hold on.
What was it we were doing? Me and you, every time. Remember we were slipping, he was like, "You're making my thumb sore." I mean, he can power
Yeah.
through me with no problem, but I'm saying we were intentionally. I've been trying to work on a flop, as ugly as they are sometimes. It's just where I feel like I'm strongest. But like he said, it's your move, but you have more potential to get hurt. You're going to have more potential to win some flop matches, but he said if somebody really gets over you and top rolls you, and
Yeah,
Wraps
yeah,
that
you
back.
can end up it.
well, Xavier got me. He got me back here the other
And
day.
I'm wondering if I should get into the straps. Is kind of what I'm wondering. Which
You're going to end up in the straps if you keep letting go.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a choice. So we either got to hang on or practice the straps.
yeah.
Well, like I said, John doesn't need the straps. John clamps on and he controls that hand.
Yeah.
Travis is in the straps a lot because his style is coming over like that. But Travis's hand's way stronger than mine. I mean, I couldn't get out of his, you know. So if you were stronger, like if you're mass strong with your move, now we're in the strap. Let's say we're in the straps now. But when you're committed to that, I wouldn't, on someone like Masker, I wouldn't try and contain him like I do you. I'd hit here.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you're not holding on, we're definitely letting go.
Slipping.
But if we're in the straps and you commit to this and I come out, we're going to end up here. Well, both our knuckles are up, both our wrists are compromised, but you're a top roller and I'm an inside puller. From here, this just makes it a battle going
So
sideways.
it makes a side pressure.
And I feel a lot better in that match. As ugly as it is, I don't care if we even ended up way down here. 'Cause if you don't have my hand contained, and I'm in the strap, I can fight that match back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not looking to compete against you. I'm just wondering if, what I can do at, where I'm going. If I should,
How does
go in
his?
the straps and let some other guys go. And,
How does Dan feel as far as just a newbie starting out with kind of? I mean, he's only competed the one tournament. He went to the Buffalo Wild
he's
Wings.
definitely strong, and he's got that style that's tailor-made to beat me.
Yep.